Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. There was a doctor ophthalmologist and he was attending my talks on Tripura Rahasya. After the talk was over, he was driving the car and his wife was driving him, and both of them were driving me crazy. This is how the whole procession started. And then he said, Swamiji, what you said today, it is difficult to digest and accept. So what did I say? Because I see the thing, then I forget. There is a eco, young man, crowd king, eco is there, eco minimum. So I said, what is that you didn't like, you didn't accept? You said everything is imaginary. How can we accept everything is imaginary? Now I am driving you. Is it imaginary? I am not allowing somebody to come and dash against our car. Is it imaginary? I said, first of all, park the car on the side. I'll talk to you later. While driving, you should only drive, not discuss, unless you are husband and wife. Because that is the only time wife can talk and husband need not listen. So he stopped on the side. And then I asked him, I said, what is your profession, sir? He said, Swami, you know I am ophthalmologist. I said, you made my job very easy. How a person, an object is seen, you tell me, an image is formed on the retina. And that image is caught by the mind, which is bathing in the light of consciousness. Then the knowledge of that image takes place. You don't see the actual object. See? Like you are all looking at me. You think that you are looking at me and seeing me, but no. What you are seeing is only the light which is reflected on my Mukha Kamala. Mukha Kamala means the one which has come out of mud. But the ladies don't understand. When they are told your Mukha Kamala is beautiful, they get carried away. Because the Kamala, the lotus comes out of mud, So they are told that you are muddy headed, but they don't understand, thank God. So, you are not seeing my face. What you are seeing is the light which is reflected on my face. And that light which is reflected is making an image on your retina. If the image formation is not allowed, different ways. Number one, switch off the lights. Your eyes are open. If there is no light reflecting on my face, no image can be formed. You cannot see me. Second, light may be there, but you have closed your eyes because you are in satsanga. Many people come to satsanga to sleep. So when you close your eyes, image is not formed. You cannot see. So what is seen is only image. And once we understand, the quality of the image depends on the quality of the reflecting media. If the reflecting media is dusty, the image will not be very distinctly clear. If the reflecting media is dusty and unsteady, the reflection will be difficult to perceive exactly what it is. See, friends. And if the reflecting media is distinct, clean, steady, without any impurity, then the object will be reflected as an image as it is it not? So the perception depends on how many factors. These factors contribute to the different drishti, the different vision, the different standpoints of our life. And this is what makes all the difference. Yesterday we told you, study of scriptures is made only to change our vision. So when I told my friend, he said, oh, it is like that. Then how the scriptures will change the vision? I said, what is the disease that you people treat? That disease is called as myopia. We also deal with the same disease called as myopia. जिसने माया को पी लिया, उसको जो है वो नहीं दिखता, कुछ और ही दिखता है. There is a story. It is between these two eternally known lovers, Majnu and Layla. So all attempts failed. So the Layla's father ultimately told Majnu, why are you after my daughter? You are so handsome and my daughter is so ugly. Why are you running after her? If she is beautiful, I can understand. But she is not beautiful even, she is ugly. That time, Majnu Uvacha, Majnu says, to see the beauty of Layla, you require the vision of Majnu. Satya. See, objects remains the same, but the perception differs according to the media in which the object is reflected. Never mind, take it out slowly and switch off. Somebody can help him. I know the problem. So, when we are looking at the world, first principle, how is our reflecting media in which the world is reflected? The reflecting media is our mind. We see the world according to the quality of our mind. If our mind is frustrated, depressed, dejected, disgusted, then such a person will go anywhere and everywhere only. What is there to see? Trees, roads, people. What is there to see? That he will never be able to enjoy the beauty of the world because he is depressed. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita gives us the ultimate vision. What is the ultimate vision? There are different visions. Yesterday we have seen. First vision was I versus you. Second vision was I versus my Lord. The third vision was how the Lord is looking at His own creation. And the fourth vision is that where the sense of otherness disappears. Yatra yatra mano yati tatra tatra samadaya. Fourth vision. So all the spiritual practices and the journey on the spiritual path is from the present vision of duality to the ultimate vision of non-dual experience. This journey is nothing but changing our vision. Journey on the spiritual path is not in time. It is not in space. Where you don't reach anywhere. You remain where you are. Nor you gain anything. That is the journey. It is only changing our vision. As we all know, When the whole Bhagavad Gita was spoken and told to Arjuna, there are 4 people who heard Bhagavad Gita. First was Arjuna who heard. Second was Dhritarashtra who heard. Third was Hanumanji who heard. And fourth, we are all. So, what happened to Dhritarashtra when he heard Bhagavad Gita? Nowhere in the Mahabharata anything is mentioned. What happened to him after listening to Bhagavad Gita? Because nothing happened to him. What is there to tell? Then what happened to Hanumanji? One of the name of Arjuna was Kapidwaja. On his chariot there was a flag. On that there was Hanumanji, Kapidwaja. So Hanumanji heard the whole Bhagavad Gita. And after the Gita was heard, he jumped down and said to the Lord, "Oh Lord, I heard the whole discourse without your permission. I have done a sin. We should never attend the satsang without a permission of the teacher. So I have done it. I am extremely sorry. What should I do?" Bhagavan said, "Okay, write down a commentary on what you have heard." And there is Hanumat Bhashya on Bhagavad Gita. This is what happened to the third person. Now the third one, third person. What happened to Sanjay? Sanjay also heard. Vyasa prasada shrutavan etat guhyamaham param. What happened to Sanjay? Sanjay says, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishnaha, Yatra Pato Dhanurdharaha. This is what is happened. I am now fully convinced that the ultimate success is bound to be there where Bhagavan Krishna, Yogeshwar and the dynamic Arjuna stay together. And what happened to him? I am so happy. Extremely happy. Tatya Sanskrutya Rupam Atyadbhutam Harehe Rishyami. The divine form, 11th chapter, what we are going to study. I remember that and I feel so blessed and happy. This is what happened to Sanjay. What happened to now who is remaining? We. Arjuna, we know. Arjuna said, Nashto mohaha smritihi labdha tvat prasadat maya chuta stitosmi gata sandeha karishye vachanam tava. Tvat prasadat, by your grace, O Lord, hey Achyuta, Nashto mohaha, the delusion is gone. Meaning, now the vision is clear. Nashto moha. Smriti labdha. Now I know what for I have come here. Whether I have come to attend satsanga or to sleep. Now I know. And karishye vachanam tava. I shall follow your instruction. Now the last pair. We. Every day, every time we are listening to Bhagavad Gita. And to one of such professional satsangi, the question was asked. You heard Bhagavad Gita, what happened to you? To me, listen. And the P.S. Uvacha. P.S. means professional satsangi. He said, Nashta smriti mohalabdaha tvad prasadat mayachyuta stitosmi gata sandeha. No, gatosmi stita sandeha karishye vachanam mama. After having studied Bhagavad Gita, if our vision does not change, we are simply wasted the beautiful opportunity of our life. Therefore, only one thing, keep this thing in view. Study of scriptures is meant for changing our vision. Our approach to life is like this. One of my friend, she learned driving and Swamiji, I will take you anywhere you like. I said, I don't want to go anywhere. Let us go to Bindi Bazaar. And I was in Bandra in Bombay. So she picked me up and going. When we came to Dadar, where our Bala said things are happening now, she parked the car there. I said, Mama, we don't have to go here. I have to go to Bindi Bazaar. Swamiji, he is a good parking place. So I park here and we go by taxi. What is this funny thing? No, I cannot reverse the car. So how will I park here? So if we say that we have learned driving, we must know how to negotiate under all conditions, isn't it? But normally what happens? We have a driving license and we condemn the people. See how people walk on the road. The people don't have a walking license. You have a driving license. You should know how to negotiate. In the same manner, if you have studied Bhagavad Gita, you should have more understanding and not the other people. See, friends. But normally what happens? We go the wrong way. This happens because there are different types of people who listen to Gita. Once, let us take a popular example of Birbal and Akbar. One day Akbar asked that people go to satsang, but why don't they change? And if somebody says it is very rare, what is the reason? So Birbal said, give me 1 week's time, I will explain it. So in 1 week he made 3 statues and he brought before the king. He put one soft copper wire in the ear, right ear, and it came out from the left ear. He said, most of the satsangi belong to this category. It comes from your goes out from there. Nothing is retained. Therefore, the second type of people, it goes from their ear, comes out from the mouth. पकड़ के सुनाओ. Many people tell us this thing. This happened in Karnataka only, Hubli probably. It was a group of, a mixed group of non-Karnatakas, the Gujaratis, Sindhis and Marwadis, their group. And they wanted me to speak in Hindi. So, when I was coming to the stage, one elderly person advised me, Swami, talk about this. Our people, children are getting spoiled because of TV. Bring this point. I said, all right. So I came, I started. I was told to tell the bad effects of TV. The first bad effect of TV is the whole elderly generation is spoiled because of excessive TV watching. And all the children were so happy they clapped. You go in any house, when their favorite serials are going on, that time don't watch the serial, watch them. हाँ, कैसे गुप्ता जी ठीक है? Friends, constantly holding on to that, and then we say that the people don't change. See? Now the third type of people, those who listen to the satsang, it goes in their ear and it comes from the stomach. It is digested. And when the scriptures are digested, Adveshta sarvabhutanam maitra karuna evacha nirmamo nirahankaraha samadukha sukhakshami santushtaha satatam yogi. These are the byproducts of changing our vision. We don't have to do anything. Suppose I am sleeping and a small child comes and climbs on me. I am not aware, but he starts pulling my beard. So I will get up. Who is this? And when I see it is a small innocent child, will I hit him? I raise my hand, but the moment I perceive it is an innocent child, my interaction will automatically change, is it not? See, friends. Therefore, changing our vision is the meaning of studying scriptures. And to give the importance of this change in vision, Bhagavan Krishna prepared us for 6 chapters. He did 2 things. First, we have to redefine our individuality and be a responsible person. Then we will have no extra time for the nonsense in life. We all suffer never because of shortage of time. We all suffer because of excess of time. Keep yourself so occupied that you don't have time to die. Then only you will remain at peace. Never. So, when this is clear in our mind, spiritual practice means changing our vision. For that, keep yourself occupied, busy. No nonsense is allowed. Second thing, disciplining the mind by educating the mind. Disciplined, educated mind alone is available to us for a right kind of perception. Now the third thing, most important. When these 2 things are done, our eye starts becoming very strong. I am not like others. I am like this. And this I gets involved in everything. See how this I develops. Before we kill this I, we must know how it develops. You must just watch this. It's worth watching in life. Suppose 2 persons are talking on any topic. See, Guptaji, see, I went there and there was a big snake suddenly came from nowhere and I was so frightened. If the third person is there, do you think he will listen? Kitna bada tha saab? Kitna tha? Nothing. I was in this big saab. Is there competition in that? In seeing the snake? If somebody tells, that, I am so fed up of my wife, she cooks the food, and after we eat the food, I have to go to the hotel to satiate my hunger. I don't know why I am like that. Most unfortunate husband. Do you think other husband will give away? ये तो कुछ भी नहीं. My wife, unless I come home and cook, she doesn't eat. So I am more miserable than you. This is how the I grows. One of the most important spiritual practices. First find out, is it necessary to participate? There are many people talking so many things. Is it necessary? But then we have to make our presence felt. So if somebody is talking about something, we have to say something. See, if somebody, this happens on the elderly people particularly. That is why, when all old people come together and they join the laughing club. You must have seen in every city, this tragedy goes on. Laughing club. Whole life they have never laughed in their life. And in the old age, now they realize, I think, instead of people laughing on us, let us laugh ourselves. And then in the morning, when everybody is happily sleeping, these old people have no problem of getting up because they never sleep at night. And then go in a nice garden where there is a peaceful atmosphere. This I recently saw in Bhopal, right in front of my house where I was staying. Beautiful garden. Instead of going for a walk, I stopped. I said, I cannot go there. 5, 6, 10 of them will standing, clap together, and discipline laugh. Stop. Is it meditation? And when they are laughing, ha 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 ha, they forget that their danger will come out, and it comes out. And like a ahuti, all the dangers fall in the center. See? And thereafter, Kumara comes up here. Narayana, this is not life, friends. See? So when you are having no ego, you are naturally happy. To be happy, we don't require any reason. Because that is our essential nature. To be miserable, we require a reason. But we normally ask the other question. Gupta ji, aaj bade khush nazar aa rahe, kya baat hai? That means to be happy, you require a reason. To be miserable, it is standard. No, everybody is miserable. Oh, it is the other way around. Three friends. And once this point becomes clear, then we have entered 7th chapter onwards. The teacher educates us. And thus, when the education is going through, our I starts dissolving and he starts becoming prominent in our life. Yad yad karma karomi tat tad akilam shambho tavarana. And when this starts happening, the teacher in the 10th chapter gave Arjuna a vision. Train yourself to suspect divinity in everything and being. As we suspect bad in everyone. Do you know him? I don't know him, but he looks to be a cheat. Where from the cheat has come? This is a training we have given to ourselves. So let us start. And for that, in the 10th chapter, Bhagavan gave more than 72 exercises. When you look at the trees, oh, Ashwatha Bhagavan Sri Krishna is there. When you are looking at the rivers, Gangaji is Bhagavan. When you are looking at the mountains, Himalaya is Bhagavan. And in this way, he gives a summary of his presence at the end of the 10th chapter, wherein he says, अथवा बहुनैतेन किं ज्ञातेन तमार्जुन विष्टभ्यामहम् इदं कृष्णम् एकांशेन स्थितो जगत्. Arjun, what to tell you? Anything that you see in this world is none other than my presence. Be very attentive. We cannot experience anything in this world as absent. Even the absence is recognized as presence. Don't we say, you are conspicuous in your absence? That presence is the divinity. See? But instead of focusing our vision on the divinity, we are lost in the names and the forms. So our present vision is what? We are seeing God, but we see it is the world. We are experiencing the divine, but we say, Papoham Papa Karma. We are definitely experiencing the divine presence which is controlling our every moment of our life, yet we push that God far away from us. This change in the vision is to be brought out. And when this way Bhagavan Krishna brought out a great attraction, marketing strategy. How this telemarketing people do? They will tell you something. Buy one mattress and get 2 pillows free. This is the Indian technology exported in America. This is originally our Indian technique. Get married to one boy and get in-laws free. And anything that you get free is problematic. So Bhagavan Sri Krishna did marketing so well. Arjuna had that jigyasa in him. And therefore he said, Madanugrahaya paramam guhyam adhyatma sannitam. O Lord, For just out of sheer grace and love for me, you told me the secret that you are in everything and being. Be very attentive. There are two ways of knowing the things perfectly. One is, in everything and being the Lord is, and also everything and being is in the Lord, and also from the Lord's point of view, there is nothing other than Him. Three reasons. In the ninth chapter, what Bhagavan Krishna said, it is dilated in the 10th and 11th chapter. Ninth chapter, Bhagavan Krishna said, Maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavyakta murtina madhani sarvabhutani nachaham teshvavastita nachamasthani bhutani pashyame yogamaishwaram bhuta bhrunnacha bhutastaha mamantma bhuta bhavana. These two verses. What he said? Maya avyakta murtina idam sarvam jagat tatam. Me, the formless, permeate all the forms. First statement. Second, therefore all of them are in me. Third statement. But I am not in them. Fourth statement. In fact, neither they are in me nor I am in them. See? If you want to be a good management guru, study Bhagavad Gita. You will know the art which I have learned. There are two ways in management. Either convince or confuse. I do the second part. See, Bhagavan Krishna did the same thing. He confused Arjuna so much, finally he said, okay Baba, I will do whatever you say. Now this is what Bhagavan has to show him in the 11th chapter. So, first, from my standpoint of view, Maya avyakta murtina, me the unmanifest, is present in every name and form. The water says, I am present in every wave. Okay. Then all the waves and the ocean, they are in me. Third statement. There is a biography for every wave. Every wave is born, fights with other waves, grows, one day the wave dies. But the ocean is neither born, nor grows, nor dies. Therefore, I am not the shareholder of the autobiography of the waves. So from the waves, we came to the ocean. From the ocean, now we come to the waters. The water said, neither the ocean is in me, nor I am in the waves. These are the stages of changing the nature. Therefore, madanugrahaya paramam guhyamadhyatma sannitam yasva yoktam vajastedam mohoyam vigato mama. My delusion is gone. This is the first sign of solid delusion. Whenever somebody says, I have understood, he has understood nothing. Kenopanishad you study. In Kenopanishad, the student says, yes, I have understood very well. And the teacher fires him. Yadi manyase suvedeti daharamevāpi nūnam tvam vetta brahmano rūpam yadasyatvam atha deveshu athano mīmāṁsamevate. If you think that you have understood nothing. Because what I told you, the truth does not fall in the purview of understanding. And you said you understood. Go reflect again. He goes and reflects, comes back. Sir, yes, I understood. That it cannot be understood. In this manner I understood. He who understands in this manner that it cannot be understood, he only has understood. This is how I understood. Is it right? Now Guru gets confused. Probably you are right. Therefore, now यदि मन्यसे तच्चक्यम मया द्रष्टुमिति प्रभो योगेश्वर रतो मेत्वं दर्शयात्मानम् अव्ययम्. If we think that I am qualified, capable of recognizing your presence, that you are the abode of everything. Everything is in you. Can I see that? If you think, please reveal me that. And Bhagavan Krishna was in a great hurry and he started showing. And he showed the 33 forces which are maintaining life in this world. See? Up to here we are come yesterday. Which are the 33 forces? 12 Adityas, 8 Vasus, 11 Rudras and 2 Ashwini Kumars. Together that is 33. So these 33 types of forces are responsible for maintaining the cosmos and it has not become a chaos. After having told this, Bhagavan Krishna continues, Ihai kastam jagat kristam pasyadya sacharacharam, iha ekastam iha dehe, in this body, in me, see the characharam, the animate and the inanimate world, mama dehe gudakesha, yajja anya drashtumachasi, he gudakesha, he Arjuna, whatever more you want to see, you see everything in me. And when this was said, Arjuna was spellbound, dumbfounded, and simply looking with open eyes, seeing nothing. Once I was taken to some school for some function, and they had some exhibition. So they took me in that biology class 9, 10, something like that. So they were showing me, Swamiji, if you don't mind, we would like to prick you and take blood. I said, what is this kind of visitors? You are puncturing him? No, we want to show you something. I said, okay, take only one drop, not too much. That girl pricked me, put something on the slide and put it. Now you can see your blood. I said, I am a vegetarian man, I can't see. No, nothing else. So she fixed it and see. Now see, so I see. No, not that way. You have to see through the lens. So I started seeing. Not that way. Then what do you see? They see nothing? No, you have to change the adjustment, fine adjustment, gross adjustment. Then, now yes. To see these rubbish bloody cells, you require so much of adjustment. To see the divine, how much more adjustment is required. Because we cannot see by our naked eyes, does it mean it doesn't exist? See? So the microscope is a divya chakshu. What we cannot see by our naked eyes is revealed by the microscope. See, friends. And therefore, here Bhagavan, when he saw Arjuna is not able to see, Bhagavan said, Divyam dadami te chakshuhu pashyame yogamaishwaram. I grant you the divine vision. Be attentive. One is the charma chakshu, by which we come in contact with the world. Second is the moha chakshu. Moha chakshu is somebody is mine and somebody is not mine. There is moha chakshu. Mamaka pandavaschaiva kima kurvata sanjay. My children and my brother's children, whenever there is a moha chakshu, samsara begins. Friends. Then the third chakshu is the divya chakshu. What is the divya chakshu? Be very attentive. Divya chakshu is very simple. How the God is looking at his own creation. Think. One day I went to the water and asked, excuse me, water bhaiya, water is from UP, therefore bhaiya. All the bhaiyas of the world are from UP. So I say, water bhaiya, water bhaiya. He said, what? As ocean, you are man terrible. But waves, you are really cute. So the water said, excuse me, gentlemen, what is ocean? Water can never understand. What is an ocean? A water can never understand what is a wave. It is something like this. Eyes can see everything. Eyes can never see themselves. Try to see your eyes. You can't. One sweet girl like this, she told me, I can see. Okay, show. Like taking out a pistol from the pocket, from her hold on, what they call purse. She took out the mirror, small mirror, makeup mirror. She said, yes, I can see my eyes with my own eyes. Hey, you are awfully intelligent. So now put the kajal, the black thing, in that eye what you are seeing. What you are seeing is only the reflection. It is not the original eye. In the same manner, when the water is told about the ocean and the waves, the water can never understand. When the water is told ocean is the cause and waves are the effect, water is beyond cause and effect. This vision, wherein cause and effect disappears. This vision, where there may be a perception of otherness, but where there is absence of the sense of otherness. That is the Divya Chakshu. And with this vision, when the Lord looks at his own creation, what he says, Name Dveshosti na Priyaha. Now try to understand through few examples. Will the ocean have a ill feeling towards the tsunami and a very loving feeling towards the small ripples and foam? No. Will the water have a very good feeling towards the Manasarovar because it is sweet? And will have bad feeling toward the ocean? No. Go further. Will the eyes have good feeling towards one color and bad feeling towards other color? No. Eyes eliminate every color without bias. This, that eyes illuminate every color and every form without biasness, that is the Divya. Go further. Our ears can hear every kind of sound, whether it is Ramanama or it is an abuse. Every sound is illuminated by the ears. This ability of the hearing faculty is the Divya. Go further. The mind, which is expressing through the different sense organs as the vision, hearing ability, etc., will the mind have biasness towards the vision or the hearing ability or the poking ability of the nose? No. Because mind alone is expressing through different gadgets. Go further. One absolute conscious reality expressing through the cow producing milk and the cobra producing the venom. Will the consciousness become nutritious or venomous because it is expressing through two different gadgets? No. That experience is called as Divya. Friends, Divyam dadamite chakshu. Be attentive. This Divya Drishti is seen by us every day in our own life. Have we ever become bored of looking at our own face. 90 not out. The head is constantly telling no, no, no. No to whom? To Yamaraj, Hamba. Non-stop telling. And yet at that time also, the old person doesn't feel that it looks ugly. No, because we attend it. Because I see myself in that picture, in that reflection. We attend it. Whenever anything is included in the definition of I, the inclusion of anything in the definition of I is a deviation. For example, a mother and a child. The child is nothing but an extension of the mother. The child is nothing but the extension of the father. So what the fathers do, they fulfill their childhood desires through their own children and spoil them. When we were children, we never used to have shoes, we had to go to the school without shoes. Therefore, for my son, there is a shoe rack. When we were children, we never used to get new pants. We used to get inherited pants from the first son to the seventh son. Therefore, now I want my children to have as many things because the father is living through his child, not every child. See, friends, whenever we see ourselves, including everything, that experience is divine vision. Now, see how this divine vision functions. When the mother is talking about her children or child, small child, not the grown-up child. Grown-up child means the child has got personality. Then mother versus daughter, fighting begins. But when the child is small, that time, whatever the child does, it is a great event for the mother. Because she sees herself in that child. In one Gujarati house, I went for Diksha in the evening. That is one of my professional requirements. So when I went there, evening time, that a lady was cooking. I said, okay, you cook, I'll go and play with the child. So I was playing a small child in the cradle, I was tickling him. Then he was making some noise. I said, Mama, what is he telling? Oh, Swamiji, he says, I love mom. Now, in no dictionary you can get this. But the mother understands. After some time, her husband came and he just kept his bag and everything, washed his hands and feet and came and he was playing with the same child again. And again the child, some noise came, he doesn't know what noise is coming out. I asked him, hey, what is he saying? Swamiji, he makes all nonsense noise. Father tells the truth. Then I asked his mother, I said, Mama, now what this child said when your husband talked to him, oh Swamiji, he said, I don't like daddy. Give me a dripsy. When we are able to get meaning out of a nonsense, that is the liberation. See, friends. Another example I'll tell you, in one of the, in Bombay it happened. Last day, lecture over and I was sitting in the front and giving prasad. So there was one girl who was a young mother, first timer. She said, Swamiji, I was trying to bring him to your house but could not do so. Today finally I brought him and the child was about 8 months. So when the child came, she put it in my lap I said, thank you very much. Here people come and give me dakshina. You have given me your son. I will make him a beautiful Babaji. No, 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 Swami, please don't. I said, no, you have given me. What can I do? I can't return it. And I was playing with the child. And after 2 minutes, he did what he should not do. And the fragrance started coming out. I said, Mama, take him, dirty fellow. He did it, man. On Vyasapit. You know what that mother said? Swamiji, you are great. I said, what great? 3 दिन से नहीं गया Look at. She never felt bad. She felt good that by the touch of Swamiji, evacuated. Divya Drishti, when we have, even in the ugliness, we see the beauty. Even in the stupidity, we see the wisdom. Even in the enemy, we see a friend. That is the Divya Drishti. And when this Divya Drishti is seen or developed, then you will see Arjuna gets so confused. Initially, when goody things are happening, then we say, oh, by God's grace, everything is fine. If something goes wrong, immediately we start going from post to the pillar and try to impose our views on the God's will. So, Divyam Dadami Te Chakshu. When this divine vision was given to Arjuna, and then what is to be seen by this divine vision? Pashyame Yogam Aishwaram, two things. Yoga is discovery of your own being as divine. Don't condemn yourself. Papoham papakarma. No, you are not. You are divine. Unless we recognize our divinity, we will not be able to recognize divinity in this world. Friends. Because we look at the world as we have seen ourselves. When I think myself to be a sannyasi, for me, what is the world? There are two types of people. Those who are happy and those who are married. This is my vision. Because I consider myself to be a sannyasi. If I consider myself to be a man, there are two types of people. Those who talk less and those who don't stop. See? In the same manner, when I think myself to be intelligent, then the world is consisting of two types of people. Intelligent like me very few and all dumb. And if I come to discover that I is none other than the divine principle, from that platform, the water cannot see the ocean. The water sees only the water. And therefore, water is never afraid of getting drowned in the ocean. The water sees only the water in the waves, and therefore the water is never afraid of breaking into pieces when the wave breaks. This region is yoga. Pashyame yoga maitra. So unless we discover our divine nature, we will never be able to recognize the divinity in others. There is a maxim in Sanskrit which says, Papi sarvatra papam ashankate. A sinful person sees only sinful things in the world. One NRI's parents, father, he went to America. And for the first time he has gone out of Hubli. And both the son and the daughter-in-law working. The whole day what will he do? So his son told, Dad, I put you in some mall and you can have tea, coffee, whatever you like. Spend your time. There is a cinema theater also. And evening we'll come and pick you and come home. It was arranged. Now this old man will go every day and sit down and slowly And Indian old people means what? They are interested in everybody's life. Why they are born, why they don't die, how many children they have, why children they have. They should not have children. In our India, it is like continuous, non-stop. So, being a typical, ideal, authentic South Indian Karnataki, he was talking to the people around. There was one lady, he used to come. And there were two persons coming, same type of dress, hugging each other. So this old man told that other person, look at how they are walking. Boys are behaving very bad. They should walk properly. So that person says, they are not boys, they are brother and sister. The dress was same, pant, shirt and everything. How do you know? Are you their father? No, I am their mother. If we have seen, recognized our divinity, the whole world is nothing but divine. Pashyame yogam aishwaram. Aishwarya is manifestation. Both the places recognize your divinity and also recognize this whole world as nothing but a divine expression. Satya. Therefore, Pashyame Yogamaishwaram. And then, what he has seen, Sanjaya Maharaj tells. Sanjaya एवमुक्त्वा ततो राजन् महायोगेश्वरो हरिः दर्शयामास पार्थाय परमं रूपमैश्वरम् अनेकवक्त्रनयनम् अनेकाद्भुतदर्शनम् अनेकदिव्याभरणम् अनेकान्योद्युतायुधम् दिव्यमाल्याम्बरधरम् दिव्यगन्धानुलेपनम् सर्वाश्चर्यमयम् देवम् अनन्तम् विश्वतोमुखम् दिवि सूर्यसहस्रस्य भवेद्युगपदुत्थिता यदि भासदृशी सा स्यात् भासस्तस्य महात्मनः. Sanjay now is telling Dhritarashtra. What did Arjuna see? After the divine vision was given by Bhagavan to Arjuna, Darshayamasa Parthaya Paramam Rupam Aishwaram. His divine glory was revealed to Arjuna by Bhagavan. And what is the divine glory? Aneka Vaktra, many faces, many eyes, and anek adbhuta darshanam, which we can't even think about. All that was seen, aneka divyabharanam, various divine kinds of ornaments, and many kinds of the instruments of destruction in their hand, divya malyambardanam, divine garlands, divya gandhanulepanam, various types of perfumes, sarva ascharyamayam devam. Everything was awesome. Nothing can be spoken of in relation to what we know. Anantam Vishwato Mukham. And thus, this divine form was facing in all directions. And when this was told by Sanjay to Dhritarashtra, finally he was not convinced that what I am talking is right. Mahatmas give example about this experience in Bhagavad Gita and Kathopanishad. This experience is revealed by a mantra. Ascharyavat vadati tathaiva chanyaha ascharyavat pashyati kaschidinam. Ascharya, wonder of wonders. Ascharya means aha, iti charya, yasmin tada ascharya. Having seen which, having experienced which, we have no words to express, and therefore we say, aha, that experience Ascharya. So, Sarvam Ascharyamayam, everything was beyond comprehension of language. And therefore, just to make a point, Sanjay says, see the folly of Sanjay. He forgot he is talking to a blind man. And he said, if there were thousands of suns were to rise simultaneously in the sky, What will be the brightness? Much more than that is the brightness of this Vishwarupa, the divine form. To whom? To a blind man who has never seen even a single sun. This is the verse referred by Einstein in his writings. Albert Einstein, he mentioned only one place in the whole literature of the world, the glory and greatness of this divine power is somehow mentioned in this verse. Now be very attentive. When we are told about that it is as if thousands of suns are simultaneously appearing in the sky, what will be the brightness? Now, what is the meaning of the brightness? Let us understand. If you understand this thing, your objectivity will disappear. When the objectivity is overpowering our wisdom, we all the time talk in terms of seeing the thing by eyes. Now see what exactly light means. In a dark room, a small candle lit is a bright light. That bright light of the candle becomes null and void if the candle is at noon, 12 o'clock in the bright sun. So, the sunlight is brighter than the candlelight. Clear? Who sees the sun? The eyes. So, the light of the eyes is brighter than the light of the sun. Okay. And what is the vision? Vision is nothing but mind expressing through the eyes. Therefore, the light of the mind is more powerful than the light of the eyes. And what is mind? Mind is expression of consciousness in life is called as mind. So the light of consciousness is much more brighter than the light of the mind. Be attentive. As the candlelight cannot illuminate the sun cannot illuminate the eyes cannot see the mind cannot comprehend the consciousness will never be able to see otherness, this absolute homogeneous, undivided, conscious, blissful experience is the one what Sunday was talking to Dhritarashtra. This is the Divya. Don't go on imagining. Like in our Gita prayer books, they are shown. Bhagavan is standing huge, and there are thousands of heads. And in every part, there are various gods sitting over here, so many hands, and various kinds of people. It is okay for KG1, KG2. But once Divya Drishti is given, when a child doesn't understand, he is taught 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. For that, we lift the fingers or give some chocolates. It's okay. But when you are in MSc, then if you are asked 2 plus 3, will it look good? After the Divya Drishti is given, again getting lost in the perceptions through the sense organs and mind is totally wrong. Divyam dadami te chakshu. But how can you tell to a blind person? Like who is a blind person? After one of my lecture was over, one lady came. She said, Swamiji, I don't believe in God. I said, don't believe. Who cares? I don't care. God doesn't care. Really? I said, yes. So it doesn't make any difference. I said, no, why should it make difference? There are others who are believing. उतना काफी है. तुम जाओ. See, friends, remember one thing. Unless we discover our own divine nature, we will be groping only in darkness. And what is darkness? Darkness is number one, a sense of otherness. Number two, a sense of incompleteness. Number three, projection that addition of the finite will give me the infinite bliss. This mental projection is the third error in our life. And the fourth error, it can be achieved through action. No. Na karmana, na prajaya, dhanena, tyagena eki amritatvamana. Unless we discard all our wrong notions, the truth is not revealed. Therefore, this particular verse is the most important verse. Don't get into the mechanical translations. If there are thousands of suns, what will be the light? And according to that light, that is not the real thing. But once you are obsessed with the objectivity in your understanding, you will get lost. And that is where Divyadruti is required. Therefore, our scriptures very clearly tell that Tad Vijnanatham Guru Meva Vigachet Samit Panihi Shrodriyam Brahmanishtam. To know the truth, approach a wise teacher and learn from him. Bhagwan Shankaracharya on this mantra writes a commentary where he says, Shastrajnaha api swatantrena brahmajnana anveshanam na kuryat. You may be a highly erudite scholar in your own field, but when it comes to Brahmajnana, don't take freedom and liberty to study on your own and end into a cul-de-sac. Dear friends, once I was in US, in Pittsburgh, one person came to take me for some lecture, and about 1.5 hour drive. So I said, hey, put some, Purane filmon ka sangeet. Swamiji, I thought, I will talk to you 1.5 hour, I'll get all by yourself, I said, my God, my prarabdha has come. That is why I like Hindi cinema song, Then everything is washed away. It is like a purgation. But he said, no, I will not, please talk to me. I said, okay, Baba, start. I can't jump out. Then he started. According to Vedanta, what is the creation? What is the theory of creation about the world? I said, you tell me, who are you first? I don't know you. Because I must talk your language. So he said, I am a professor of physics. Very good. You have, unburdened my problem. Tell me, according to your rule or your science, how the world is created. So they have got a standard default Googled answers. Black hole theory and Big Bang theory. I said, let us take first black hole theory. Define hole. What is a hole? When you say black hole, you first define it. What is a hole? Is hole an object? If you take any paper and here in between there will be a hole. Is that hole an object? It is absence of the paper is called as a hole in the paper. So to have a hole, you must have something. So when you say black hole in what? In your head or my head? Where is the hole? He said, you are confusing me. I said, that is my profession. And secondly, Big Bang theory. Bang cannot happen unless there are two. Three friends. And this two itself is the world. Then he said, okay. You tell according to your Vedanta, what is the theory of creation? I said, Vedanta doesn't answer stupid questions. He got so angry. I said, when you think, when the world is created, you have presupposed That there was a time when there was no world. And time is not a straight line. It is a Kala Chakra. See, when you go to Delhi by train, near Mathura, that area, you come across on the wall writings. Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev. And also, Satyayug Aayega, Satyayug Aayega. Once I was going, the co-passenger asked, Mahatma ji, what do you think about this? I said, forget about it. Tell me what is today? He said, today is Sunday. I said, I proclaim, Monday aayega, Monday aayega. After Sunday, next Sunday, Monday will come. Do you require any wisdom for that? In the same manner, which is the yuga going on? Only Kali Yuga going on. How many yugas are there? Only four. Satya Yuga, Treta, Dwapar, Kali. Now what will be the next? Oh, it is that simple. As it is much more than that. Time is not a straight line. It is a circle. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, January, February, December, continues again and again. And on the circumference, every point is the beginning and every point is the end. The world is never created. It is just an appearance. An appearance needs a substratum. That substratum thou art discovered. If I is not there, there is no my wife, there is no my property, there is no my nation, there is no my misery. Because unless I is there, my does not have existence. And this I alone we have disregarded.